Hi, I'm Katie. Welcome to the State Botanical Gardens of Georgia. Over 300 native plant species can be found here. Let's have a look at them today. While the neighboring gardens of the State Botanical Garden of Georgia contain various exotic species, the Denson Native Flora Garden displays plant species native to the state. Even several threatened and endangered plants can be found here. The collection of ephemerals, shrubs, trees, and vines highlight the natural history here. This is an eastern hemlock. On average, they can reach up to about 70 feet tall. The hemlock tree produces some of the smallest cones in the pine family, and it takes 20 to 40 years for the hemlock to produce the seeds in the pine cones. Although they're not related, the hemlock tree got its name from the poisonous hemlock plant because of the similar scent it gives off when the needles are crushed. The hemlock tree, however, is not poisonous. The red maple earned its name from its vivid coloring during the season. They live about 80 to 100 years, which is relatively short. Their trunk diameters can reach up to 3 feet. A fun fact is that the red maple tree can actually be used for its sap to produce maple syrup, but it is not as commonly used for this purpose as the sugar maple tree. It would take 40 gallons of red maple sap to produce 1 gallon of maple syrup. The Magnolia acuminata, also known as the cucumber magnolia, is one of the largest species of magnolia. Greenish yellow flowers that are slightly fragrant bloom high upon the tree in May to midsummer, with pinkish red fruit that resemble a cucumber. The tulip poplar tree has a tulip-like fragrance from its leaves. Its flowers also resemble tulips. A fun fact is that the leaves of the tulip tree have 4 points and appear like duck's feet. The color of the American beech bark is thin, smooth, and light bluish gray. The leaves are like teeth. Both the leaves and bark are used to make dyes. This tree's beech nuts are roasted, eaten, and used as a coffee substitute. A fun fact about the white oak is that they are a major food source for the local ecosystem. Many different species of birds, as well as several mammals, from the black bear to deer to small mice, eat these trees' acorns. Populations of these species fluctuate in proportion to the amount of white oak acorns. All in all, I would highly recommend a trip to the State Botanical Gardens. Seeing the plants we learned about in class gave me a greater sense of real-life context and understanding of Georgia natural history.